for daily Ask Reddit. r/Ask Reddit. People who lost their job due to this crisis. What is your story? Not me, but my wife has been told that basically we'll call you if we need you, and they don't really need anyone tbh. She hasn't worked a minute since the 13th. And my sister was a bartender at an arcade, so she's totally ducked. She's been laid off with the promise of reinstatement when they reopen. It's almost worse to be left in limbo like this than it is just to be fired outright. That's how they both feel. Wife works at a bookstore, which don't have great futures anyway, and sister works for a local business. They both have no idea what's going to happen, if their jobs are going to exist when this is all over. I'm scared for them, can't imagine how they feel. I was laid off indefinitely from 2 different hourly paying line cooking jobs on Monday, 50 hours combined/week. I helped clean out one of the restaurants Wednesday. We discarded a lot of stuff. I helped clean out all of the coolers and throw away a lot of prepped food that people didn't/couldn't take home. Employees were encouraged to take what they wanted, produce, dairy, meat etc. The place is almost completely empty. It's surreal. My spouse was laid off indefinitely Wednesday. She manages a restaurant and is salaried W/benefits, 50 HRS/week. She was told that management will not be paid until the place reopens. Our family currently has no work or income. We have a young child. These are very uncertain times. I'm a substitute teacher. If you are aware that most schools are closing, if they haven't already, then that should explain why all subs are now effectively unemployed. It's unlikely that schools will return during this situation. So yes, thousands of people are out of work just from that alone. Subs don't make salary, so any employee who is hourly or paid by day now needs to scramble. My district is paying hourly workers for what they would have worked. They're looking at what they usually make to help make a decision as to the amount you get on each check. They just approved it this week. My job as a barista was shut down for safety and because nobody is coming in anyway. And my summer job, teaching kids how to swim at a sleepaway camp, is cancelled because the camp decided not to open. While I'm not in danger of losing my house or starving, I'm now unable to afford to continue going to college next semester. Not my story, but my boyfriend's best friend is a singer. He sings at restaurants/bars, but they've been closing down, and people haven't been going out to these places, so he can't do his gigs anymore. It's his source of income. So I know he's taking a hit. I was laid off from my 5-year graphic design job, working for a screen printing and promotional products company. About half of our business involves schools, sports, and events. Obviously none of that is happening currently, so our business has stagnated. They are going to try to operate with a skeleton crew for the next couple months. The hope is to bring everyone back eventually, but I'm not optimistic. Solidarity. I'm a web developer, pretty much the same industry. Fabric decor, projection screens, giant shade structures, etc. I'm optimistic things will bounce back eventually, and I trust my CEO that I will be called back when that happens. He's always been extremely good to all of the employees, and we are good friends at this point, but I'm not optimistic that it'll happen within the next few months. Didn't lose my job because of this, but I've been between jobs for a good few months before this. It's been a terrible experience trying to get interviews or processes to move forward because of everything going on. Makes me worried about how much longer it'll be. I do its stuff and have been unemployed to deal with end of life care for one of my siblings. That issue eventually resolved itself. I just started looking for jobs recently, and I'm ecstatic that at least companies are willing to do remote interviews now. Now my 77-year-old mother just got tested for COVID-19. No results yet. It's not been a good year. I was a bartender. The bars and restaurants were shut down. I was actually relieved because, not gonna lie, I was afraid of dealing with so many people and all the glasses. People would just kept coming to if the state hadn't shut us down. Agree. People were coming in, getting close. I'd have to touch their dirty plates, and I've seen people coughing. A lot of people just don't give a duck. I'm a server. I haven't worked since the 14th, but was officially laid off on the 18th. Where I am, temporary layoff is only 60 days. If we are not back by then, we lose our jobs permanently. It couldn't have come at a worse time, since we have new management, and there's been some murmurs about getting new staff. I was about to lose my apartment, unrelated, but my landlord phoned me up to let me know that he is no longer making me leave, and not to worry about April rent. He also gave me $150 to go buy groceries. He's a bro. I'm trying to get through to EI, which is all online right now, but the site keeps crashing, so I'm unable to make a claim right now. I haven't lost my job, but my small software company instituted 30% pay cut across the board. They say it'll be reevaluated every month. Clients keep canceling or postponing projects. So I'm good this month, but could easily lose it next month. I'm just happy they decided to cut pay instead of fire 30% of the workforce, so everyone can keep their health coverage. That, and I'm not sure I wouldn't have been part of that 30%.